Well, good afternoon again. Welcome to this Bennetts BSB Superbike Round 10, the second race here, of course, for the showdown. And congratulations to Danny Buchan, to Tommy Bridewell, and, of course, to race winner Scott Redding. Danny, start with you, if we may. I think your previous best here at Assen has been a ninth, so that's got to be massive to be on the podium in a BSB race.
Yeah, it was a good start to the weekend. To be fair, we really had good pace in FP1. Sort of lost our way a little bit until qualifying, and have to say thanks to Tommy for towing me round in I think every qualifying to get me up there. Yeah, we started race 1 in 6th. It weren't too bad, but I got sort of a little bit beaten up and dropped right back and had to fight back. So race 2 we were starting a little bit further back, made a few changes, and come strong. It was I was quite surprised by the pace, to be honest with you. When Luke led the race, it backed everyone up, which gave me a little bit of a chance to gain on the guys in front. And yeah, towards the end, I was snapping at Tommy's heels, and Tommy obviously was pushing for Josh, and it sort of brought me along with him. So thanks again to Tommy for that. But no, over the moon to come here. It just shows how far we've come with the Kawasaki this year, and shows how far as a team we've come. So hopefully there's some more podiums to come at the next few races.
Well, talk about the next two races. We go to Donington Park. Just some thoughts for you on your feelings about the Donington Park track.
Well, I'm so open-minded now about everything. When I got asked about this weekend, I thought last year, the best I finished last year was ninth, and I've struggled a lot in these sort of tracks. And this year, the bike's just come on so much that it's helped me out a lot. So I'm very open-minded going to Donington. So we'll just see. We'll just keep pushing for them points.
Oh, Tommy, what a comeback from race 1.
Yeah, no, for definite. A bit disappointed for definite with race 1 for a number of reasons, really. It just kind of lost my rhythm from the weekend, and I just didn't expect it. You know, I didn't lose the front on the brake. I lost it on the gas coming slowly out the corner. I just unloaded the front. So disappointed with that, but as always, credit to the Oxford Products Ducati team. They got the bike rebuilt. It wasn't bad. It just took me, a few laps to sort of get a bit comfortable, really, to almost find the limit again, as stupid it sounds. It's quite hard to, just go straight from a crash, bang, lead the race again. So when it was a little bit of a dogfight at the start, but like I say, the team done a great job. I felt comfortable, and kind of like Danny said, really, was watching my pit board. I saw that it was down behind me. At one point, I think maybe I got about half a second, and then next minute it's like 0.1, and I was like, oh, right, he's here for the race. So credit to him, because if I'm going to be brutally honest, I kind of thought it was maybe going to be a bit of a battle between me and Scott, but he rode a great race in that race, and we're now bounced back for Donington, and just enjoy the rest of the season. That's what we got to do, keep enjoying it. The team's done a phenomenal job to get me where I am. And yeah, like I say, just got to keep smiling and having fun. Fair dues.
You've done plenty of races at Donington Park. Thoughts on going back there in 2 weeks?
Yeah, when I sort of like to watch all the races back most days when I'm having breakfast, so I can see where I'm strong at Donington. And I expect all the riders to say the Melbourne Loop's normally quite a good bit for me as well. So looking forward to doing the full circuit and all up through the fast, like other side of the circuit's good fun. So we know the Ducati works great there. So credit to Ducati for making such a phenomenal package. And we'll see what we can do there.
Doing the double here is great. I did live in Holland for a year and a half, so I have a lot of friends, a lot of fans, and people I class as family. So it's like another home race for me. And there was a lot of pressure on for me to win by a comfortable gap. Like, after signing the contract for next year for World Superbikes, a lot of people use this track to see if I have the potential. And, I put my head down, and I believed I showed that. It's not about winning by miles. It's about doing a clever race. And I'm still learning so much about these bikes and these tyres. So I need to do it step at a time, race by race. And race 2 then, when Luke came past, he was holding me up, but he was also unpassable because he was squeezing on the gas so hard. So I kind of had to sit there and wait a little bit, hope not to get beat up too much from guys behind. And then when I felt it was my time to go, I picked the guys off, got my head down, and just kept getting that little bit more, felt more comfortable at the front, and happy to come away with 2 victories here in Assen.
It's a tremendous job by you. And we go to the scene of your Grand Prix victory, of course, in a couple of weeks' time. Fond memories of Donington Park. How do you view that one?
Yeah, well, I did my first win in 2008 there and had 3 wins already this year, which was a massive boost in my confidence. So going back there is nice for me. Also learning a bit more with the bike and understanding the setup over the season. And you know, at Alton Park, when we went back again, we was a second faster. We took a victory and 2 podiums. So I know when I go back to a track this year for the second time, I can ride much more relaxed and even faster. So we'll see when we get to Donington how the bike plays out and try to get some more wins.
Congratulations, Scott, on the double here this weekend, and
Thank
so
you.
too to Tommy and Danny. And now what will happen is this media centre is going to give you a massive round of applause.
Thank you.